Yeah, so Liberty has a new coach, and so they changed their system from a run-based offense, ball control, into a spread offense. And so I think they're going through that transition right now. They definitely have some athletes at the receiver position and at the running back position. The quarterback does a good job. So I think they're just getting better every week as they're learning the system. So that always makes it scary. And then they had a week off coming into this game. And so that's just 2 weeks of preparation for HF. And so that's very worrisome for a coach. And then the projection of weather going into Friday night's game. Weather plays a big factor in everything. So as a coach, it's another difficult game coming up for us Friday night. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we had 6 illegal procedure penalties the other night in key moments, and we thought we had cleaned that stuff up. It was hard to really ascertain what caused those penalties on film. You know, there were a lot of different reasons they were giving us, but hopefully we cleaned it up. And I don't know, you know, it's sometimes when you put in a different quarterback or a different cadence, sometimes the center is in charge of that. It's hard to really say what caused that. You know, is it a different type of cadence when you get tired, or you know, was it a check at the line that got us? But we practice all these things and we do it over and over and over. But we have to eliminate the illegal procedures. There's no doubt. That's the big part. Otherwise, I thought we blocked and tackled pretty well. We weren't quite as happy with our blocking in the fourth quarter. We thought we got a little high there, and I guarantee you that's going to be fixed this week, though. It was probably the most incredible crowd in Hamshire-Fannett history Friday night. I heard it from everybody. You even heard the Silsbee coach saying, this is the greatest high school environment I've ever been a part of. And it was. On Friday night was electric. If you were a player or a drill team member or a band member or just a proud community member, it had to be a show. And that's what we do it for. And but we got to be able to take the show on the road. And we're pleading for you to come and support us even in the rain. He was the leading receiver in the football game the other night. That's quite a feat when you consider Miller was on the other side for Silsbee, and he out-yardaged him. So what an incredible thing. And then I think Pierce he's the poster boy for don't box people in, don't label people, age, classification, size. That's the beauty of high school sports, you know. Everybody has these labels for people. He's too old to do this, he's too young to do this. And it shows you that there's no freshman tag on him. He looks like a senior out there. There's no limitations on size. He's not a big guy. You see what I mean? It just goes to show you that he needs to be our poster child everywhere, you know, that says, hey, there's no age limits that limits your ability. There's no size. There's nothing. These things, he cracks all those things. He's one of the best freshman football players I've ever had. There's no doubt about it. This is our 5th season here as a staff, and when we came in, we were able to have a winning season and get to the playoffs the very first year, which was, you know, remarkable considering where they had been. And then we've continued that playoff run as we've gone, and then we just climbed higher and higher in district. But yeah, you've seen that each year we've made another step, and the last few years it's been the second round that's been the knockout blow for us, and I know these kids were driven to get past that point. Let's take it another step, and at HF, that will put them up there with probably 2 other teams that have gone, you know, that far. So that's a lot of a 60-year history, and now you're seeing the culmination of not only being a team that's a perennial playoff team, but also a team that's playing with your elite teams in the state, and it can go either way on a Friday night. So yes, we feel like we've reached that level. We're playing at a high level. Our expectations are really high. I hope the community's expectations are just as high as ours, and we hold everybody accountable.